YouTube! I am NintendoMan64, bringing you guys some more Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, what did we do? We came here to Five Island. One of the eggs we had hatched into a Pichu. And we now have 2 eggs. One egg that will take a very long time to hatch, apparently. And another that is actually sort of close. Sort of like when we got, with Pichu. It may be kind of quick, you never know. We'll just have to wait and see. Not much else happened last episode. It was sort of a tame episode. I'm not sure if we're going to change it this episode. This episode may also just be another low-key episode, if you will. This episode, we're going to be exploring Six Islands, as I went there relatively unannounced. This was the episode in Pokemon Fire Red where I came here when I was supposed to be asleep, and I was being very uncoy and uncouth of me. I was being very naughty, even though I'd only slept for like 2 hours. I should have been sleeping, but I couldn't because life got in the way. But anyway, as we're here in Six Island, there really isn't much to do here at Six Island. When you're this far away from the city, the sky at night is fantastic. Dick, we don't have a day-night cycle in this game. There's nothing that young people find exciting here on this island, but this is a good place in terms of nature and history. Relax and enjoy your stay. So, if you're looking for a big action-packed episode, that's probably not going to be this episode. Unless, of course, we run into baggage. Oh, of course, there he is. Hey, Mikey, how's your Pokedex filling up? It looks like it's impossible to get all the Pokemon by hanging around just these parts. Maybe there are Pokemon we don't know about somewhere far away. That was probably me cursing him out. Well, if I can't do it, there's no way for you to get it done. I'm not going to get all desperate over this. I'll keep collecting Pokemon at my own pace while I train them. That's what I'll do, so there's no point staying here. I may as well leave for home. That's that then. Smell you later! He's still like such a giant douche face. He really is such a, he agitates me. We don't need anything at the mart just yet. In fact, I don't even think we're gonna need anything in general, period. Let's get Beak some reps here. Mostly because I believe this guy's a psychic type. This could blow up in my face. He could be a guitarist and have electric types. Nope, he's a juggler. I was right. And psychic types, as you guys know. Oh, come on! What the fuck? I specifically thought. Fine. Asshole. I'm a juggler, which tends to have psychic type Pokemon for some asinine reason. But this time, I'm actually gonna have the Pokemon that looks like a frickin' ball. Just to fuck with your mind. Whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. I don't care. Alright, thank you for actually having a friggin' Sorry if you understood what that was in my language. It's one of the dirtiest, most foul words. A word that even George Carlin would say, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with you, man? And he was the man that came up with the list of, you know, what you can't say on television. Which I've noticed, a lot of what you couldn't say on television, you kinda can say on television now. Let's see. In a lot of ways, with nighttime television, like Adult Swim and late night Comedy Central stuff, you could actually get away with saying anything you want, really. Like, the first time I saw South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut was at, like, 1 o'clock in the morning when I was unable to fall asleep when I was, like, 12. I was just flipping through the channels. Frenzy Plant. Why do you still have Sonic Boom on your Pokemon? That's insulting. Ugh, whatever. Even if you want a diversity of move pool, teach the thing Explosion, Hyper Beam, something of substance. Why does it always have to be effing? Ugh, Sonic Boom, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Bulba Butt. I think there's a new Pokemon on this route. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way and say it. There might be. Ooh, Chinchou! Oh, it's Chinchou! Chinchou is a water-electric type Pokemon. Balances out weaknesses to a weakness to electric type while also adding a weakness to grass. Its only two weaknesses are grass and ground. It's a pretty good Pokemon, if I do say so myself. I used it in Pokemon Heart Gold. It did me great wonders. I would recommend it to anybody, really. Yeah, I'd really recommend it to anybody. It's a really good Pokemon. I don't need to go into my bag again. Thank you. But yeah, it's a great Pokemon. I have nothing but good things to say about Chinchou. If you could teach it, any Pokemon you could teach Thunderbolt and Surf to, you're in good shape with. And speaking of which, Chinchou evolves into Lantern, which is the big, bulky, aquatic Pokemon that I used for a lot of Pokemon Heart Gold. In fact, almost all of Pokemon Heart Gold, really. And a lot of it was because no one really uses it, and it kind of disappoints me. I get that its stats leave a lot to be desired when compared to other water types. It's just, I don't see it getting a lot of love, and I think it should get some love. I know there is a Pokemon we can catch. I'm not sure if it's here or a bit later on in, like, 7 Island, but I don't know. Alright, Gyarados, we've seen you. I'm not shocked by your presence here. I'm annoyed that you have Intimidate, but that's what every Gyarados has, so I'm not gonna even complain. Then again, I may teach Tribeca Agility. I mean, granted, it doesn't need Agility, and I mean, it's one of the fastest things on the planet, so it shouldn't need Agility, but I'm not going to be using Tri-Attack much anymore. Now that I have Drill Peck and Double Edge, I'm really not going to need it. I don't know, I'm just passing along. Anything I can... Ooh, Double Battle. Bulbabutt, you're in no shape to be battling right now, so let's give that to Luna. Let this bite me in the ass. Hello, Pokemon, it's time to battle. Wait. Didn't we fight you already? Oh, no, we didn't. I thought one of them was named Mia already, but could be thinking of another game. And Beaks is woefully outclassed here, which means it's time to use Double Edge. And Luna, you know exactly what to do at this point. Return the living crap out of it. Because that's what you do best, Luna. And it's not even an insult. The fact that I taught you Return has paid off in ways I don't think I could have really anticipated. Like, seriously, I'm not even joking there. Like, it's been a Pokemon that has really paid off so far. I would really like it if I hadn't gotten that, if I hadn't been ballsy and been like, hey, I'm gonna carry 2 eggs around. That can't possibly be a bad idea. I'd love to have another Pokemon here that I could be leveling up, like Mr. Mime, because ironically enough, after Mr. Mime went on a run where he was just unbeatable, now he's actually kind of, he's below Luna in terms of levels. Oh, we got an item over there. But this is the Horn Measurer house, and don't take it the wrong way. He doesn't measure your horniness, Waka Waka. My height is 67 inches on the button. I know this. I know it is this precisely because my neighbor measured me. Oh, it's not your house. Never mind. I thought yours was the house. This is the house. The horny guy, Waka Waka. Oh, nope. We got a battle. I thought you were just going to be a wonderfully pleasant conversation starter, but nope, you're just a bitch with grass Pokemon. Okay, let me rephrase what I was saying about Hoppip earlier. The fact that I would probably recommend any grass-type Pokemon before it. Michael forgot about Sunkern, which is literally the worst Pokemon in existence in terms of stats. Don't believe me? Look it up. It is literally the worst thing in existence. And Sunflora, its evolved form, is not much better. There are so many other grass types you can use in this game, it insults me that anyone would want to use a Sunflora or a Sunkern. They are worthless. They are slow, only defensive. They have no real methods of attacking outside of just grass. Ugh, I hate that Pokemon. Just the audacity of Nintendo and Game Freak to create a Pokemon so worthless. It's not even at the luxury of being Magikarp and leveling up into Gyarados, or Feebas and evolving into Milotic. Which, by the way, in case you guys haven't seen that video, I caught a bunch of Feebas in Pokemon Platinum. I think I might use Feebas in a lot of future playthroughs of where I don't have good water types. Because I love that. I love Milotic. It is an awesome Pokemon. But anyway, this is the horny guy. Or girl. Sorry. You know, you're a horny girl. Okay, fine. Okay, me Sprite. I'll get back to work. Heracross. Big and shiny. It's the bug boss. Love it, need it, Heracross. Okay, I believe if you give her a Mega Horn. I believe you give her a Heracross that's a specific height. She will raise it, and if you get it at a specific height or above it, she'll give you a good item. Now, I'm not sure. I've never done it because I've never had interest in it. This is Pattern Bush, home to a lot of trainers. Most of them just use grass and bug types. Of course, since I said that, this guy is not going to have a grass type or a bug type. Right on cue, Farfetch'd. One of the most useless Pokemon in existence. Not the most useless. That honor, as I said, will always belong to Sunkern. Alright, Farfetch'd again. Okay, Beaks. If you must, you must. And honestly, the fact that this moron has two Farfetch'd, he needs to be ashamed of himself. I only caught Farfetch'd because I wanted to have one for the Pokedex. I honestly don't know one self-respecting Pokemon trainer who has ever used a Farfetch'd. Now, there are a bunch of Pokemon you can catch here, mostly bug types that you should own by now. Case in point, you've got a Kakuna. You know, the Kakuna Matata. Waka Waka. Anyway. There are a few other Pokemon here you can catch, though. New ones. Like Heracross! Heracross is a bug-fighting type. This thing is freaking lethal. I used it in Pokemon Emerald, much to Roshan Redemption's chagrin, because he wanted me to use, Breloom the whole time. But Heracross is a freaking god. The only thing, like Tauros, the only thing it can't do is special attack. And I have no problem with that, because this thing is a freaking war machine. If I didn't have Big Mama on my team already, I would put Heracross in immediately. But I already have Big Mama, so I don't really need that nonsense. I used one in Emerald, though, so you can't really complain that I never used one. There should be one or two other grass-type Pokemon. Why a hiker is in the forest, I will never know. Oh, Ladybug! Wow. We are running into a lot of Pokemon that can be nominated for the most worthless Pokemon award. Ladybug is one of them. Ladybug, guys, I know some people have tried to use one. It's not usable. I've tried. I've wanted to say something decent about it. There is nothing usable about Lediba or its evolved form Ledian. Unless you desperately want the move Comet Punch in your arsenal. Just don't. There is another bug-type Pokemon you can catch here that you couldn't ordinarily catch. I am not sure if I can catch it in this game or if it was in Fire Red, though. I'm starting to think it was in Fire Red, though. Reason being, I've been seeing nothing but effing Ladybuzz. So, yeah. Whatever. Another Heracross. Ooh, level 20. Sorry, not interested. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, you're a lass and you got a Hoppip, we know. Blah, blah, blah. No one likes Hoppip. Now let that sink in, you bitch. Ooh, Lapras, you're almost at decent speed. Yay! Now, if we could just get Luna's speed up. Ugh. Why? Why would you feel the need to use so many frickin' Hoppips? I didn't even show me catching one on screen for you guys. I caught it while I was waiting for Pichu to hatch. Last episode. Okay, what else is back here? There is something back here. I just don't remember what. Blah, blah, blah. Psycho bitch. Ooh, Natu! There we go. Natu is a Psychic Flying type Pokemon. Decent coverage, decent stats all around. It's a okay Pokemon. I've personally never used one. And the problem with Natu is the fact that every time you have the ability to use it, there is a better Pokemon. For example, well, case in point, Slowbro is a better Pokemon than, Slowbro is a better Pokemon than, Natu in Natu's ultimate evolved form. If not for the fact that it is incredibly bulky. And Kadabra. Let's go with Luna there. Beaks has been getting a lot of reps lately, so we want to give something to Luna. Even if... Why would you use Recover on the first turn, you idiot? I don't want an easy bout. Come on. You bum. Oh, well. Thank you for giving me money. Alright, Outcast. Oh, yes! Yes, now I remember what's out here. Outcast Island is similar to a thing in the Hoenn region, where you would where you would try to catch Pokemon that are available in events only. Pokemon like I believe if you wanted Celebi, you could get it here. I believe if you wanted Jirachi, you could get it here. Deoxys, maybe. I'm not sure. If you needed other passes for them. Because, again, I wasn't that big into Pokemon at this point. Because I was sort of on the fence, really. When it came to, Pokemon. Like, this was... When this game first came out, I was starting to get out of it. Like, I would get Pokemon Platinum, and I would get... Pokemon, and I would get, like, Diamond and Pearl line, but until about 2011, 2012, I just decided arbitrarily just to stop playing Pokemon. Not that it wasn't cool, it just didn't really fit into my schedule, because at that point I was into, full-on into karate, which I was doing, and I was also full-on into, what was I doing? Baseball. I was also into, I was also into Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point. So I really didn't have a lot of time for Pokemon. Pokemon was really one of those time wasters for me. And it wasn't really until about 2009, 2010, 2011 that I would get back into Pokemon. And again, it was to get back into Gen 4 because I hadn't finished Gen 4 at that point. I'd finished Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. I had not finished Gen 4 yet. And I really didn't want to, I really wanted to give Gen 4 its due before I moved on to Gen 5. Who knew I would be so lazy as to not move on to Gen 5? Anyway, Kingler, I think we've talked about, so before I go in depth on a Pokemon I've already said is just decent, not good. Probably be better with the physical special split, but other than that, it's still just an okay Pokemon. Nothing bad, nothing more to, I have nothing more to say. Stop looking for more to say. I'm not saying anything else. Wartortle? Bitch, please with your Wartortle. I'll take that Wartortle and shove it up your ass. You Wartortle. Your Mimo. Mimo? That's almost like what you would call your grandma. Or if you're meeting Miyamoto. Oh, that's sad. I don't know. I don't know. It's sad that I can make bad jokes like that. Or maybe that was an in-joke at the time. Or maybe Mimo is actually a real name in Japanese. Or a name in Japan. I was technically right both times. Stop ignoring me! Actually, never mind. Ignore me! Is there anything else past here? Or is this a giant... Oh, there is an item back there. And a Tentacruel? Bitch, please with yo Tentacruel. No time for yo shit. I got a PP up! Okay. How many does that give me? Because I'm thinking. Where are all my PP ups at? I have 3. Okay. So basically, I can max out the PP of one move. If I want to do that for Frenzy Plan, I will. If I don't, I don't. There's no rare Pokemon around these parts. Not a one. There are, but you're an in-game villain, so you don't get to see these Pokemon. Because you're an asshole. You butt fucker. Don't get to minimize on me, asshole. Golbat! Alright, Yoshi. You're up. What was I gonna do? I was gonna throw the egg out into battle. Let that thing kill the poor egg. Before the Pokemon is finished developing. You bastard. Let Yoshi get some levels. He needs it. His swagaliciousness needs it. And now all of his stats are over 100. Yay. And we've got Raticate. Wow. If there is a definition for a guy with the most useless Pokemon, I nominate you. Nothing of substance. Oh, scary face. Like, that affects Luna. She's already, like, she's slower than molasses already. But, sure, if you think that's gonna work. You keep at it. You keep at it, Raticate. You keep at it. Huh? But as you can see, if you're in Altering Cave, all you can find here is Lapras. However, if you Lapras. Zubat, sorry. But if you go out of your way to get some events to get triggered, you can find other Pokemon there. Johto Pokemon, Hoenn Pokemon, you name it. But seeing as how we don't have much else to do at the moment, I am going to turn off recording for a few minutes so I can get this egg to hatch, because Lord knows I cannot go another episode with just these 4, and it's not Nothing against, my guys. It's just the fact that I need to get other guys reps because it's unfair to both Mr. Mime and Big Mama that they have to be left on the side. So I will see you guys in a few seconds, obviously through cuts, but for me it'll be a few minutes as I try to go get this egg to hatch. So if you'll excuse me. Ooh! Which of these Pokemon is hatching? Honestly, I haven't been paying attention. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, it's a Togepi! Oh my god, him and his swagginess! Oh my god! I have to name you it! I have named every Togepi I've ever owned this! You know, the ones I hatched, because I didn't hatch the one in Platinum because I got lazy. But welcome to the world, Smexy Mofo! You adorable sack of shit! Look at him! Look at him and his swagness! Like, look at him! Oh! Oh, it doesn't have Serene Grace, so it's kind of useless to me, but whatever. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. I'm Nintendo Man 64. Join me next time where we will go exploring that area south of Six Island. I told you I was splitting it in half. Where's my girl at? Big Mama. Oh, there you are. Okay. I will see you guys then. Until that day comes, Saya freaking Nara.